What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj. This is Taya.
Hey.
And today we are on Stargirl, Season 2, Episode 3, Summer School, Chapter 3. So we're continuing on with the story. Green Lantern kind of just disappeared last we seen, so hopefully she'll come back. I liked her character, but she may take a brief hiatus for a bit and come back later in the story. But we're going after Shade now that he's back in town. Pat figured him out and he told Courtney, so I'm ready for that type of confrontation because I've been waiting for like the big villain of the season to like pop up and see some action with the JSA. So I'm ready. So full and early reactions are available on Patreon, and we're gonna get into this.
Star Spangled
Seven Soldiers of Victory.
Hey, Johnny, what are you doing down here?
Johnny from the pen.
Oh, they finally get everybody
name's
back
like Johnny
together
Thunder
to
or
take
something.
on the ISA. They bench me.
Yeah, well,
Benched you.
Starman asked me to stay behind too to get the rocket racer ready, just in case.
Life on the bench doesn't feel good, does it, Stripes?
Speaking honestly, it can be a little rough on the old ego, but I trust whatever Sylvester thinks is best.
Thunderbolt is more powerful than Green Lantern, Flash, all of them combined. But in my hands, it's nothing but another mess for the JSA to clean up.
That
But
little
the pen
kid
seems
too.
to have personality of its own.
They got Solomon Grundy.
What? You need backup? You got him.
Sorry, Pat, just Johnny.
The Wildcat, I mean, you know, we're talking about the entire ISA now, right?
Members only, Sylvester insisted.
Good luck.
Thanks, Stripes.
Is this where they die?
Yeah, this is right before.
We'll have that eggnog, okay?
So we're probably gonna see what happened to him because he probably isn't, or how like Pat got the pen or something. Wildcat looks really good though. I think Mom used to do this.
Yeah.
Not you throwing it in the pond. He's like, screw this job.
Bruh.
He's like, I'm just trying to get this done. Screw it.
Morning, Dugan.
Devin, Lutz, Marky. It's a little early, don't you think? So you're learning just to bully me?
To get paid.
Paper bully?
Are you the money in him?
Brain transplant? Alright.
It's gonna cost you extra, Dugan.
Yeah.
Dude, your sister's a superhero. You ain't said nothing?
Right?
The Shade has no idea who he's up against.
First of all, he's obviously very dangerous. So I think you should definitely bring Stripe.
Mom, we need the element of surprise. Stripes is subtle as a tank.
Doesn't he have like a silent mode?
It's a good idea.
Silent mode? Seriously?
Maybe like a
Or,
stuff.
I don't know, invisibility?
Mom, you're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, but that'd be hard.
Let the professionals
Yeah, how the
figure
hell
it
do you do that with
Okay,
technology?
listen. Here's the deal. No one's
this
gonna
is
make
like
a
the
move
90s, right?
until we have a plan that everyone agrees.
No, this is modern day.
Okay.
Then why do they-
Hey, you doing JSA stuff?
They just live in an old-fashioned town.
Yup.
Ah, the Shade. Who's this creep?
Somebody's butt we're gonna kick.
Carefully. We're gonna do it very, very carefully. And it's not something you need to be worrying about, Mike.
I'm on my route right now. Don't you hear the dog? Okay, fine. I'll take it.
Zero.
Yeah.
That is
I got
not a
it,
writing
yeah.
utensil, sir. Or it's multifunctional, okay. I used to have that toy. Little boxing,
Paperboy,
little boxing thing.
I think I remember that.
She's not a superhero.
Why does this feel like a movie? A cringy movie.
What the heck?
Shoot!
Oh. Why does everything say so cool?
Yeah, even the newspaper.
Who put that rock in the middle of the road?
Right?
So cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah! What the heck are you? I'm your new best friend, and you don't even know it.
Okay. And you don't even know it.
Okay. So that is probably what, Thunderbolt, right? So Johnny said that Thunderbolt was just kind of like another mess for the JSA to clean up. So clearly, which is why they benched him. So I don't know if he's like bad luck or something, but like.
Or he doesn't listen, maybe. Powerful, but doesn't listen.
I don't know. It's just weird that he just suddenly kept seeing so cool and then he tripped. I feel like Thunderbolt's bad luck or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he's more powerful than Green Lantern and the Flash, who are
Combined.
heavy hitters. Yeah. So I'm kind of interested to see what he does. But I think if he becomes best friends with him, kind of like Beth did with Chuck, he's going to want to join the JSA because that's all he's been wanting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is his good opportunity to do it. So, hey, I'm all here for it. Because, I mean, he better become a hero because if they deny him, Cindy's going to get to him.
Yeah. I guess it's like, did he make the wish pen?
He did make a wish.
Yeah.
But it also could just be because he used him. So, who knows? We'll find out more about him.
What's going on?
What's going on is that you, Mike Dugan, are now in control of me, the Thunderbolt.
The Thunderbolt?
As in Johnny Thunder and the Thunderbolt of the Justice Society of America. You're so lucky.
This belongs to the JSA?
Yep, you said the magic word, and now I'm back in action. Your wish is my command.
You're right. It's like a wish.
So all the wishes I want.
Yep.
Start small. I'm thirsty. I wish I had some water.
Yeah, it seems like a bad luck
More
genie.
specific.
Amen. Get a glass.
Rule number 1, you gotta be specific. Oh my gosh, you look so silly. I love it when people do that. Uh-oh.
He's petty. He knew what he meant.
Human, 3 o'clock.
Morning. Wish I was dry. Hear that?
Oh, okay. Now you got it right.
Welcome. You're learning.
This
You're
is hard to
learning.
mess that one up.
It's never a good thing when other people see me. Reactions range from mild amusement to sheer panic. Sent one guy to the ER. Heart attack. Yeah. He recovered, I think. I don't know. He was old. He probably didn't have much time anyway. This is fun. So what else can I do for you?
You were a member of the JSA, and so was...
Johnny Thunder, my previous master. And you are my new one.
Super, so cool.
I'm excited for this story arc. Because I like his character.
You're late, Rick.
Jones. Don't be dickbags.
Sorry.
Like you did to Green Lantern.
Just had to feed the dog.
Well, Courtney.
When'd you get a dog?
Well, turns out the girl who cried wolf was, right after all.
Of course I was right. There's a wolf in Blue Valley. He's called the Shade, the last member of the Injustice Society.
The Shade worked with the ISA in the past, but he quit a while back. I don't know what he's up to now, but he's going by the name Richard Swift. He's posing as an antiques dealer, and he's basically an antique himself. There's photographic evidence of him going back to the 1800s.
So he's like really old. Pat thinks he doesn't age. His powers?
Are shadows. His powers are shadows. He can manipulate them and travel through darkness.
That's so
So
cool.
why is he
I
in
would
Blue
love
Valley?
to have that.
To finish what the ISA started?
I don't think so, Beth. He had a falling out with him after he helped them defeat the JSA, but, I know he's bad news. I watched him kill Dr. Midnight.
Strike me! Get out!
The Shade killed Dr. Midnight.
She's like,
So that means
that's my nemesis.
Dr. Midnight's the only one of the JSA that we haven't got justice for. We need to.
I read a book.
Light
Pat?
each
About,
other.
Yeah.
How does
yeah,
one punch a shadow?
I read a book about control
Oh,
shadows.
well,
It only works during the
Yeah,
daytime.
I mean,
There's no
as
light.
long as you're asking, I did see Starman incapacitate the Shade one time using the staff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we knock out this shadowy freak. And then what, Mr. Dugan?
It's been my big question
I don't know
since
yet.
season 1. Like, what do they do with
I
these
don't know.
people? You don't have a way to contain metahumans.
Oh, so she controls people's shadows, and she controls your shadow. And if you hurt your shadow, you're basically hurting yourself. So if you punch it, you're gonna get punched back. But you're gonna feel it 2 times worse.
Oh, it's only me. I hope I didn't scare you.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
You could have said something, not touch
What are
you.
you doing here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, well, your colleague, Charlotte, she told me where you were looking into William Zarek's collection, and I thought, well, why don't we have a little treasure hunt together? Wouldn't that be thrilling?
No.
You're trespassing, Mr. Swift.
Perhaps. But sometimes, breaking the rules can be fun.
You really need to go.
You in danger, girl.
In particular,
He can hide
you're
in
looking
shadows.
for?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll know it when
Yeah.
I see it.
Travel between them. But she knows he's a super villain, so she's trying to play it cool.
Is this what you're looking for? I believe he drops it.
Turn the flashlight on and play it off.
Oh, well, that's modern technology for you. It lets you down when you need it the most.
Yeah, he's creepy. Was that where Eclipso was? Is that what he's after?
Do you mind if I keep this? It's just an empty box.
I don't really think I can let you. It's part of the Zarek inventory.
Oh dear. And there was I, thinking we were getting on so famously.
I really must insist.
Just get out of there. I would have just gave him what he wanted. If your phone dead, he's being creepy, you know what he can do, just give it to him. Play along. Screw all of that. Get it back later. Ain't nobody finna play with that guy.
Right?
He was gonna take it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't like kidnap her or something, but
Yeah.
maybe he's just not. I don't know. I was gonna say he might not be a killer, but he did kill Dr. Midnight, so he's definitely capable of killing and doesn't feel bad about it. But I don't know. I think it's weird that he's after Eclipso. So why? What does he want with that? And then it also makes me wonder: is he gonna be at odds with Cindy is her name. So yeah. I don't know. But Eclipso seems to have his own motives too, so I don't know. It's gonna be some interesting drama here.
Yep.
This season has a lot of horror vibes too to it that I like.
Yolanda, you okay?
She's still hearing brainwave.
Headaches again?
Something ain't right for her to have physical headaches.
Yeah.
I get being traumatized
How
by
are
what
we
you
gonna stop the
did,
shade once we find him?
There's something else.
Pat's working on it.
but who's peeping
I
at?
don't want to be in another situation like Brainwave Court.
Some of the civilizations that have vanished and some
I can't do what I did again. I won't.
You give us 3 boxes of cookies, and we walk away.
Why should I?
Because we'll crush him if you don't. Now hand him over.
How you gonna crush a little girl?
that shortbread stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, girl. It's worse than usual.
I'm not gonna give you free cookies.
Give us free cookies? Come on, let's go, let's go. Thunderbolt, I wish you'd make him stop.
You guys!
I mean,
Great, look at how freaked out they are. What's this? Oh, okay, that's good. You can stop now.
Well, I can't until they do.
Okay, that's different. Wielding this power is going to be very different.
Things are looking up from here. Mike?
Guess who's the newest member of the Justice Society of America? Me.
You mean us? Pleasure to meet you. What's going on? Sorry about the sign. Tough crowd, right?
Oh my god.
Well, he got some explaining to
I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. She's gonna know he took the pen out of her
No,
room.
of why there's stop signs and why he asked
No, they're
the
gonna
Thunderbolt to send stop signs down, raining on people.
I mean, he'll probably teach them the fact that it's a tricky genie that you got to be very, very specific. You can't be vague with how you wish things, and I'm sure it's pretty easy explanation, honestly. Plus, I'm sure they're gonna tell Pat, and Pat will be able to explain like what Johnny
As far as
Thunderbolt's
his
powers
knowledge
are.
goes.
Yeah, he seemed to be pretty cool with Johnny, so he might know very well how it works. But the thing is he gonna let him keep it? Him and Courtney.
Yeah.
They might try to
I want some
gang up
goldfish.
against him to like try to take it from him. So, and then he might throw a wish on him, and then you know how them wishes be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good luck, Mike. Because they're gonna probably try to use this whole situation against him. Like, you just used your powers out in public to get revenge on somebody, and you could have exposed yourself. You put stop signs everywhere, traumatized some kids. Like, I don't know.
You gotta be real specific with the wishing, let me tell you.
No, Mike, no more wishes.
But, Mr. Dugan, if this genie really grants wishes, maybe you could fix the goggles?
Or find the shade.
And stop him.
Trust me, he just caused more trouble. Thank you. Hey.
He's attached to Mike.
Guess he likes hanging with the boss.
Call him out here, right now. I want to speak to the Thunderbolt alone.
I can't believe you built this. If Starman had seen it, I'm sure he would have promoted you from sidekick to like a senior sidekick, or he would have been happy.
Yeah, well, it's not a toy.
So there's the new JSA now, huh?
Yeah, but you know how dangerous this life can be, and even with power like yours, Johnny died.
I remember his smile when he made that last wish, and then he was gone.
Yeah, so what was his last wish?
That I'd find a new friend.
Mike, why him?
You know how it works. I can only pick someone like me to be partners with. Someone who feels completely and utterly alone.
That's really how he feels?
Right now? Yeah.
This Pat's very understanding.
So I'm in, right?
It's not up to me.
Yeah, it is. You're like the JSA's leader.
But Pat's your dad. That's veto power I can't overrule.
He told you no, too. Come on, Court, think about it. All the bad guys
At
will
least
be
she's
able
not
to take
against
down.
it.
All the people will be able to save. You and me together, brother and sisters.
That sounds great. Really, but
The Thunderbolt picked me. So I'm like you. I was meant to be a superhero. It's my destiny. Help me try.
Okay.
Pat, we've come to a decision.
Hey, this is not a group discussion, okay?
Mike deserves to be in the JSA. We voted.
Just call me Mikey Thunder.
Let me handle this. Also, that's terrible. Mike and the Thunderbolt could find the shade for us.
We don't have any leads on him, Pat.
And the goggles haven't found him.
The Thunderbolt, it's dangerous, Beth, okay?
You didn't want me to use the cosmic staff for the same reason.
You didn't want any of us suiting up at first.
But together, we stopped the ISA. And Mike helped. He stopped Icicle, if you remember.
Yeah, I try to not think about it.
We need to find the shade. And Mike and the Thunderbolt are our best chance of doing that right now.
She rests my case.
We gotta come up with one that's bulletproof, and I need all your help.
You gotta be very specific.
Show us the location of, quote, the shade, unquote, not to be confused with a lamp or window shade, but the last known member of the Injustice Society of America. Hiding somewhere in Blue Valley, Nebraska, 68060, USA.
Gotcha. Because it could be a lampshade or any type of shade.
That's William Zarek's old house.
That's the wizard, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you did it, Mike.
Yeah, good go.
Thanks, Dad. Let's go.
Whoa. You're staying here.
What?
Yeah, that was the deal,
just
remember?
like-
You agreed to it. And it's safer that way, for everyone.
You can't really fight.
No, come on, man. Don't bench me now.
I'm sorry, Mike, that's just the way it is.
He'll probably follow him
Mike,
anyway.
you really did
What's
help
her
us.
name? Beth?
Hey, you guard the
She
pit
can't
stop.
go either.
That's
She
an
can't
important
fight, and the
job,
glasses don't
right?
work for her. So what is your
There's
idea?
some pizza bites, string cheese, and some of those
I don't
juice
know.
boxes you like.
She doesn't really contribute much to the fights, but
Good.
I mean, she's already been on all the other missions, so she might could do
Right.
something on site, tech-wise. I'm ready for the JSA versus the Shade. I'm ready to see what he.
Are you doing this in the daytime?
Yeah. I mean, well, by the time they probably get to their suits and suit outfit, I imagine it'll probably be the evening/nighttime.
Yeah.
So, I have a feeling Mike's gonna save the day somehow. I feel like Shade's gonna overpower them because they don't. Well, the extent of his powers are.
Limited and unknown, really? Right?
I wouldn't say limited. They could be unlimited. I mean,
No, limited to their knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then, like, when he was in the room with their mom, well, Courtney's mom, he just turned the lights out and then disappeared. Like, who's to say he can't do that again and just disappear? Or turn the lights out, they can't see, and then he just destroys them. Like, you know? Like, none of them can see in the dark except maybe Beth. But then she can't really fight.
Right.
And Chuck's not really reliable right now because he lost his memory, so. I mean, then again, Courtney's staff can light things up. Courtney's really the only one I feel like can go toe-to-toe with the Shade. I don't think Yolanda and Rick stand a chance because they're hand-to-hand fighters and they got to get close. And he can just literally walk back into a shadow and disappear and come up behind him and hit him or throw some shadows at him. Or like, his power is very good. Like, I've seen him in animated shows and he's a beast. He's a beast, let me just say. And they have a hard time capturing that guy. And then, like they said, they still haven't figured out what they're going to do with him.
So they're going after him unprepared, basically.
I mean, I guess they figured we took on Grundy, Icicle, Sportsmaster, and Tigers, and Brainwave in all one. I think, and we did that together. I feel like they're probably thinking, like, we can take down one guy together when we only got to focus on one person, but I don't know.
This is about to go south. I feel like it will.
I think Mike's going to save the day. I think Mike somehow is going to wish that, I don't know, if he can trap the Shade or, like, strip him from his powers or, like, maybe that they have something that can hold him or something. Mike's going to save the day. This episode's pretty much been about Mike. And then they benched him. You know, that never really goes well for anybody who gets benched. They're going to go and they're going to try to help. So, I got my money on Mike right now.
Oh my. Quite the assembly. I hope I have enough biscuits. Come. Do sit down. The tea is nicely steeped. It's perfect, in fact, if I say so myself.
We're not here for tea time, Shade. What are you doing in Blue Valley?
Pat Dugan. It took me a moment to place the name in the diner.
By the way, I knew that was a 1967 Jag, right? You know that?
Well, of course I do, Stripesy. Oh, I see. Same sidekick, different star-spangled kid.
Stargirl.
Oh, absolutely. Now, please, sit. We could try the more genteel approach.
You murdered Dr. Midnight. You don't deserve the genteel approach.
My dear young lady, And I mean this in the nicest possible way. You don't know what you're talking about. Now sit.
All right, kids, let's go ahead and have a seat.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Try anything, and I'll see how many teacups I can shove down your throat.
Don't you teach these children any manners, Stripesy?
So, I'm just gonna ask you again, Shade. Why are you here?
We won't let you hurt our town.
Why would I do that?
Because you were a member of the Injustice Society.
Our interests aligned for a moment, but birds of a feather we were not. Jordan McKent and his merry band were no friends of mine. I have no dark design on Blue Valley. Stay out of my way, and I'll be gone before you know it.
Why are you here?
Young lady, I'm not being coy. It's just better that none of you know. And please, try the tea.
No, we're not drinking anything. No.
Thunderbolt. I wish it zap the villain known as quote the shade unquote, not to be confused with a lamp or window shade.
As you wish, my friend.
Oh! I thought he was supposed to be powerful.
Right?
Oh boy. Not shoving her head on the table. Staff blast him.
Right? Don't let go.
Come on, staff. Yeah. Light this place up.
Lost time. Stay out of my way.
Disappear. Kind of a disappointing fight.
Yeah. Barely even a fight. Just them getting slammed. Table, floor, wall, staff glowing, disappearing.
Yeah, it wasn't very impressive. So far, season 2 is just not standing up to season 1 at all. And I'm starting to think it's because of the move to the CW, honestly. When it was on the streaming services, they wasn't playing no games. Like, the story is good. I'm enjoying the story and, like, what they're doing with the character work. But, like, the action's starting to suck. I mean, there's barely any action. It's just kind of, like, cheap, like, I don't want to say cheap, but, like, just explosions and, like, kind of quick scenes. Like, I feel like they used a lot of their budget for this episode on Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why we didn't get, like, a big full-on fight. And I think it also wanted to show how powerful Shade was, but, like, I feel like I wanted a little more. Like, I don't know. Just weird that the superheroes go in and sit. They actually get told to sit down, and they sit down, and then we talk.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I would have been like, no, we can talk while I stand.
We can talk after I imprison you. You're either way, no matter whether he was here to do harm or not, he's killed somebody in the past. He needs to go to jail or whatever type of lockup they have for him, the tanning bed. But I don't know. I'm hoping this season picks up the pace because it's, I don't know. I had my hopes high and kind of got let down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I am interested to see what he's planning and how it's gonna, like, you know, cross over with what Cindy is trying to do, and then also what, like, Calypso is trying to do. So, should be interesting.
Thought I could help you guys, but you know, I blew it.
You tried. Your at least your wish was correct.
Yeah. Do you ever feel bad about what happened? You know, with Icicle and all.
He's the only other person who was killed.
Yeah, about that. Truth is I was hauling ass, you know? Look up, icicles in the middle of the road, icing up, and bam! Use an ice cubes for it, and then what?
It was an accident?
Well, yeah, I guess it was. I don't know, Hero. I know I should have listened, but
You didn't.
I didn't either in the beginning.
Courtney.
This is the beginning for Mike, Mom. With the Thunderbolt. Even if Mike hadn't shown up, the Shade was way ahead of us.
No, I screwed up. Thought this pen was my ticket into the JSA, but now I kind of just wish it was in better hands.
Dude. You just gave away your superpower, dude. Oh, you blew it.
Jackie, Mom wants you to take out the trash.
King,
But
this
I
is
got a
his
high
friend.
score.
On your one-player game, get some friends that aren't Pac-Man and Luigi.
Move your butt, Jackie, before I call your father.
You know what Dad's gonna say. What everyone does. You're a loser.
Yeah, so rude to that kid.
You're a loser.
I am a loser.
Going to somebody who's feeling lonely.
Where did you come from?
Oh,
Mike
Mike.
okay?
No.
He's okay. Court's upstairs with him.
I'd be sick if I gave away my superpower.
Well, I was looking through Zarek's inventory logs, and the empty box Swift took, it contained a diamond.
A diamond?
It said costume jewelry on it. Maybe a magic prop. It was black.
There's no prop, Barb. That's the black diamond.
What's the black diamond?
Something very, very bad.
I'm never getting Chuck back. And we lost Dr. Midnight's killer. Everything's falling apart. I think my parents might be getting a divorce.
What? I would talk to mine if I could.
Hello?
Chuck! Chuck!
Please let something go right for her.
Chuck! Chuck, I can hear you. It's me. It's Beth.
You have to listen. Whoever you are, you need to know.
What?
You're in danger. Eclipso.
Calypso.
What was it? What did Chuck say?
He said we're in danger.
Now go tell Pat.
He's gonna kill those children.
This is
Why would he
Melissa
care?
Benoist. Don't miss a new episode of Supergirl coming up next.
You don't think he does?
Hey there, Pat.
You break out of prison, we can be friends.
Sportsmaster and Tigers?
Fun.
My parents are innocent. Have you lost your mind? You tried to kill us. Mom, don't worry. We got this.
Good luck with that.
Okay. So Sportsmaster and Tigers are back. That'll be interesting, I suppose. And they're doing a story with Artemis, but I'm sure that her parents are going to tell them about Courtney's identity, and that's going to make them enemies or rivals. But I mean, the only version of Artemis we know is really from Young Justice, and she does become a hero despite what her parents are. But
Yeah.
her and Courtney aren't on the best terms right now, so I don't know how that's going to go. But I guess it should be an interesting episode.
Mm-hmm.
This show is very different from other shows, like even on how they deal with like their supervillains and stuff. I like the fact that they don't always have it all figured out. There's not just some like cheesy way to just capture the villain. Like they actually have a problem and they don't always just come up with a solution.
Yeah.
Like the little things like not knowing what they're going to do with the supervillain. Like that's a genuine problem and a genuine like good question. I like things about that. But like again, where this show right now for season 2 is lacking, the only area I don't like is like the action is so minimal. Like we do get like an action scene like every episode, but it's like 1, maybe 2, and then like we got
so
a lot of
quick.
Yeah, we get a lot of special effects throughout the episode, which are cool and stuff. But like I'm missing the superhero aspect of it. Like, there's a lot of character work that they do in the episodes, which of course is needed, but I feel like you gotta have a balance if it's gonna be a superhero show. Because I feel like it's more of just a drama right now than it is, a drama featuring superheroes.
Right.
Like, I feel like we need to make it more superhero-y. Like, last season we was facing ISA members like each and every episode. By episode 4, we was going up against Sportsmaster and Tigers, like with the whole JSA squad. Like,
no, we don't need all of that, but we.
No, I wanted all that. That's what I wanted this episode to be. Like, I wanted the team going up and doing a full fight against Shade. Where this would have been better is if the JSA were able to fight back. Like, at least Courtney being able to, like, I don't know, go toe to toe with them.
Where they had a fight, and then, what's his name?
What? Talk about the kid?
Yeah.
Mike?
He wished for something and he made the thing go wrong.
I mean, yeah, because they were talking with Shade, and then he attacked Shade before they could finish saying what they were going to say, and then Shade got defensive. But Shade doesn't come off to me like he wants to hurt them.
Yeah.
And based off that ending, he said he's going to kill those kids. It's as if Shade almost is trying to protect them in his own way.
By telling them to mind their business.
Yeah, I feel like he wants to deal with Eclipso on his own. So I don't know exactly where Shade lies. Like, it's been years, and he left the ISA, so he had no interest in taking over the world or doing anything like that. He hasn't technically done anything evil since he's gotten back. We just know he's looking for something. We're just kind of assuming it's something evil because he's a known bad guy, but he could have changed his ways. Now, does that mean we should forget that he murdered somebody? No, but then again, they forgave Grundy and let him go. So, I mean, and then technically, like, again, they don't have a way to stop him. So we don't know where his loyalties lie. He could just want to help and stop Eclipso, but we don't know. Like, when he got defensive, he didn't hurt them. He just, immobilized them. So it's like, I don't know. Because he definitely didn't hurt anybody. He didn't try to, and he just left the situation before it escalated. Not all villains do that. So, even though he knew he was stronger than them. So, I don't know. We could just be misreading the guy, and maybe that's why they didn't write it as a super big action sequence, because they don't want us to get the wrong message about Shade.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to try to give, again, this is early on, so I'm going to give Stargirl the benefit of the doubt, but I'm having my concerns with, like, the action. Like, it's been lacking. But the story has been good. That's the only reason I'm not really, like, too mad or anything, because the story has been really good. The character work has been good. The visual effects that they do have are really good. They look great. So I'm still loving the show. I'm just like, I'm hoping the action picks up a bit more. That's all. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with Sportsmaster and Tigers next week. So, of course, be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to comment, share, subscribe, Patreon for more action.
And we'll see you guys next week.